Y'all boxers are so disrespectful to us athletes, bro, in the UFC. Shakur, I'm on you. Even though you beat Timo, all the stuff that Timo was talking, all that trash that he was doing, he's saying nigga, he throwing bananas at you and all that type of stuff, right? Yeah, but you should have knocked his ass out cold. But because you worried about your little record, because you don't want to get embarrassed, you want to blame it, oh, well, it's the art of boxing. Or, I just want to show my jab all night. You a hoe. You a hoe. You ain't want to go out there and put on your best performance. So with that being said, stop disrespecting us, bro. We are way more entertaining than y'all. It just is what it is. When we watch you guys fight, it's predictable on who's going to win. So ain't no excitement in that. In the UFC, you don't know who going to get it. From the wrestling, from the submissions, from knees, from elbows, from kicks, spinning back kicks, spinning fists. And y'all try to say, no, y'all the real fighters. How? How y'all the real fighters? If we came outside, literally where I'm at right now, I could kill you. I'm not saying I want to kill you or want to take you off this earth, but realistically, I would kill you if we fought.
All right, somebody sent this to me and I was like, I don't know who this dude is. Respectfully, I know I'm like, but then I watched something on X and it kind of, you know how I go to the next video and it just started playing while I'm chilling. I'm like, oh, okay. This is what they said. So somebody sent this video on Instagram. But Joaquin Buckley, I agree with him, but then I don't know if I disagree. I don't know. I don't even say you can agree and disagree. But what I do agree with him about is, you know, Shakur talk all that tough talk and he give you a gentle ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? You said people, that was a great performance. Y'all, it wasn't a great performance. Even Andre Ward and Terrence said they should have stopped him. He talked like that. He's false advertisement. He talked like a killer, but he's basically one of those leaders that show mercy. Off with his head. But hey, yo, dog, just go ahead and run. And I say I chopped your head off at night. You can just leave and stuff. He that type of dude that get G passes, bro. And when, like I almost go back to this, when he fought Joaquin Gonzalez and, you know, he was dating his sister and they was calling you all type of niggers and all that type of shit they was calling you. And you gave him a Swedish massage instead of a deep tissue ass beating. That's when I looked at the nigga funny. I said, yeah, you can't be the face of boxing. You know, you ain't got no killer in you, bro. You know, you might got some DV in you. But you ain't got no killer in you, Phil. Bam. And let me clear this up because you're gonna get this question in the comment section. Why don't you like Shakur? If you a self-respecting black man asking that question and you in boxing, this unsubscribe, bro. If you legit don't know why, he a fucking sellout. He a fucking coon. Sitting up there with Aiden Ross. You know, I was broke on Muhammad Ali Street. Didn't think I was going to make it, right? But then turn around and say Tyson Fury beat Muhammad Ali. Had all Frank Martin, all these bitch ass niggas and all this type of stuff, right? But, you know, when it come to Loma ducking you, oh, he a GOAT. He didn't even negotiate. He a GOAT. I love Loma. Loma a GOAT. Yeah, I love my milk white. Then he claiming Puerto Rican and all that stuff. Like I said before, you know, ain't no real productive black man rocking with no Shakur Stevenson, man, at all. Talk all this tough shit, all the shit he said about Tank a whole ass nigga, and Tank a bitch for doing the rehydration clause and pair, but you want to put a rehydration clause at like I said, bro, I don't rock with it, bro. He give G passes to everybody else, praise the other, but always got some derogatory shit to say about the brother. So in a quick nutshell, that's what I mean. I don't rock with that. Now, if you're gonna have equal smoke for everybody, I ain't mad at you. I can't say nothing about it. You keep that same energy you got for Loma, you got Frank Martin, you got it for this cool. But to have all the gall to say Sugar Ray Robinson was buns, but then praise Lomachenko and Tyson Fury, man, suck my left nut, bruh. And I mean that. I don't rock with that dude. Straight up buck dancing sellout, wannabe pan fucking pan Puerto Rican African ass nigga, man. Mama should have swallowed his ass. But I agree with Dog. Y'all, what Dog was saying. Like, you get in there, he said all this shit about you. And I feel bad for him. Yeah, I feel bad for him. Nigga, what? He was all trying to be buddy with Ryan, kissing Ryan Garcia's ass and begging for a fight on Instagram Live. Y'all niggas taking pictures after when he said that. No, not a non-self-respecting fake black nigga, man. I don't rock with that, bruh. I don't rock with it. You know? And you get in there with Tio, he said all this backdooria stuff to you. He called niggas monkeys and bananas. You were supposed to do it for the culture. You ain't do nothing for the culture. You gave him a sweetest massage. And told him to keep his tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here, man. But kind of when he was talking about, oh, UFC is way more entertaining, and that's debatable, you know, and that's, you know, fight by fight. But he got a point. All these boxers is they trash entertainment wise. No personality. They don't throw punches no more. It really ain't no spectacular moments in boxing amongst the elite level fights. You know, people might get dropped, but ain't nobody really getting packed up. Ain't nobody getting folded like a goddamn roll out bed. Ain't nobody getting folded like origami. On the elite level, who really packing niggas up? Nobody. When you get these big fights, ain't nobody getting packed up, bruh. So, in his opinion, I got to agree with him on that. Most of these fighters hit not to get hit. They throwing the same amount of punches as a heavyweight. Big Baby Miller throw more punches than the average welterweight, I feel like. So, when he talking about entertainment value, I mean, yeah, there seem to be more highlights in the UFC sometimes. They have boring cards, and Dana White will condemn them for having them boring cards, but the number one thing you gonna hear, we get more money than y'all. We get more. That's what lame niggas be saying. Oh, we get more money than y'all. We get more money than, and that's the first thing they gonna say. We make more in boxing. They ain't gonna be that way for too much longer. If it wasn't for Turkey, shit, y'all be scraping pork and beans out the bottom of the pot. So what Dog had to say, I kind of agree with, bro. Like, a lot of these fighters, they don't throw punches no more. They're not creative. Everybody who hit and don't get hit. Everybody fighting not to win. They fight not to lose. Ain't nobody taking no chances. You wait so long for these guys to fight. They fight when they old. Ain't nobody getting dropped. Ain't nobody getting knocked out. It ain't a competitive war. And the last time you had a true classic pay-per-view fight. Some shit that they gonna do a documentary on, like Hagler Hearns, Holyfield Tyson too. When you gonna see something like that again? You know, even Trinidad and Oscar De La Hoya, in hindsight, and the controversy around that fight. Think about the pay-per-view fights. It been duds. Canelo Mayweather was a dud. Mayweather Pacquiao was a dud. You know what I'm saying? You know, Earl Spence and Porter was a good fight, but it wasn't no legendary shit. Bud and Errol was just Earl getting packed the fuck up. You know, it's never an equal balance because they wait too late to fight. They fight not to lose, bruh. Instead of fighting and I'm gonna win at all costs. So entertainment value wise, he right. And about the real fighters, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say they kicking all that, but shit, the real fighter might just be a motherfucker in the street. Ain't no fucking rules in the street. Ain't no rules in Kumite. So, you know, being a real fighter is debatable though. Because in the real world, you can pick up bats, knives, make stars, metal stars, swords. What you good with a blick? I mean, we could just talk about the different levels of combat. Ain't no real rules. Y'all in the UFC where sanctioned rules. Y'all in boxing with sanctioned. So get into who the real fighters and all that stuff is. I mean, come on. They might do an open world tournament and somebody y'all never heard of inside any organized combat sport could win it. So I ain't getting into that argument. But I will say, you know, he was supposed to line Dog up and he didn't line him up because that's not within him. You got some people say you got to be a finisher to be a star. I mean, Mayweather at some point was a finisher in his career. Muhammad Ali, he finished some dudes. No, did he? So, I mean, at the end of the day, like I told y'all, he ain't no face of boxing, dog. Y'all niggas just talking. If that's the face of y'all sport, go ahead and put that bitch on hospice right now. Put it in hospice. All these big fights that they making they never live up to expectation, bro. He was supposed to make T.O. quit. He was supposed to be more aggressive. And what do he do? 1-2, reset. 1-2, roll out, reset. 1-2. Like, come on, man. You can't put killer in his chest. He could be from Newark. He can be from fucking Queens. He can be fresh born out of a bitch in Rikers Island. He ain't no killer. He ain't no killer, bruh. And if this is gonna be the foundation, or not the foundation, it's gonna be the leader of the sport, the face of the sport, y'all might as well go ahead and find another sport. Double Dutch gonna be more popular than this. Nobody want to see that shit, man. Pity pat roll, pity pat roll, pity pat. This niggas throw 1-2 punches, look at their work and get back on defense. Nigga, well, I don't want to be limping and I don't want to be mush mouth. Then, nigga, why you ain't gonna be a fucking architect then? Why you ain't gonna be a fitness instructor? Why you ain't gonna be an engineer? Why you ain't go hoop? Why you ain't go sell a crack rock or shoot a jump shot? You know, them deep sea welders, they understand when they deep sea weld and go down there that they cutting their life short. Pilots understand, and stewardess and flight attendants understand it's a good chance if I fly 100 times some shit might happen. But they understand the risk of the job. Every day we go to electrician can understand it could be the last day. Something could fall on the plumber, ain't nobody there to help him. Remember that episode of Martin, they thought the plumber was dead. We all understand the risk. We're not trying to hear, I put this on the line for the fans. Man, please. You put that on the line for your own self-gain, bro. So don't get into the sport if you ain't willing to, if you trying to evade, the punishment is the punishment. That's what you signed up for. Football players understand it. MMA fighters understand it. So hit the link in the description. The first link, you can find me everywhere inside that link tree. Find me everywhere. X, Instagram, Patreon, the whole 9 piece.